Change the what?
Change the wok. Gordon have 2 wok? Oh my god. This video sponsored by ExpressVPN. Niece and nephew, when you surf the internet, everybody can spy on you. When Uncle Roger steal Wi-Fi from coffee shop, all the hacker can take Uncle Roger personal information like my credit card, my bank account, and my belt phone case. I use ExpressVPN to stay safe. Uncle Roger also use ExpressVPN to unblock content. I live in UK, Netflix UK, so many movies not on there. So sometimes I use ExpressVPN, change my country. I trick Netflix into thinking I am watching from US and now I can watch my favorite documentary, Great British Bake Off. Uncle Roger used ExpressVPN on my phone. Open the app. The app only have 1 button. What app have 1 button? So simple. This is more simple than my calculator. You press the button and now you save. You can watch all the weird things you want to watch, but don't be dirty. Don't use ExpressVPN like that. Find out how you can get 3-month ExpressVPN for free. Use the link in description below, expressvpn.com/Uncle Roger. And now we start video. Hello niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger. Today is the big one. This one video, so many niece and nephews sent to me. Want Uncle Roger to review Gordon Ramsay Indonesian egg fried rice. Uncle Roger always listen to niece and nephew. So smack like now. Don't let Uncle Roger set. Smack like button now like how your parents smack you. Who is Gordon Ramsay? Let me see. Gordon Ramsay. He is British chef. Hiya, British chef again. Uncle Roger don't have high hope for this video. British chef let Uncle Roger down so many times now. They mess up egg fried rice. So simple dish. Egg fried rice only have 3 ingredients. Egg, fry, and rice, and you still mess up. I think Uncle Roger gonna hate this video.
Right, welcome back. I'm using eggs, but some leftover rice to do.
He say leftover rice? Oh, okay, first step correct. First step correct.
Do a beautiful fried classic rice, the nasi goreng. This is...
Oh, and he say nasi goreng. Nasi goreng is Indonesian word for fried rice. I think Gordon downloaded Duolingo.
And look at the grains. The grains are huge, okay? And this type of rice is only grown...
Oh yeah, Gordon. Yeah, touch the rice. Fill up the rice. Sorry, Uncle Roger got carried away. Been too long since Auntie Helen left.
Because it takes on so much flavour. I'm going to fry off the eggs first. Start this off. Again, we all have leftover rice.
I want to know, Gordon, where are you filming this? It seems like you are in middle of nowhere. Like stranded on an island and then you suddenly decide to make fried rice. Why? Why you can't afford studio? Why you go deserted island make fried rice? Is this cast away but for egg fried rice? Why are you here?
To sort of sweeten everything up. And because everything moves so fast, you need to be super ready. So I'm going to quickly just chop the chilies.
Actually, I like that Gordon cooking outside. Many Asian people, we have 2 kitchens. Outside kitchen and we have indoor kitchen. Indoor kitchen, useless. Only to impress guests. If guests come, we go indoor kitchen, chop mango, that's it. But if we use outside kitchen, then when you know real food coming. If you go visit some Asian people house and they only make food for you with inside kitchen, they don't like you. Go away. They want you to fuck off.
You need to sort of get some heat in there. Over that, I'm going to start grating, okay, the galangal. I just want all that sort of...
Galangal. Galangal is authentic Indonesian ingredient. Oh, he know about galangal? Not many white people know about galangal. A bad chef would just use ginger. Or even worse, chili jam.
To the rice. But it's got a really nice, dense, sort of spicy chai feel and those blossoms at the end.
I think Gordon got every step right so far. Just one small thing. Maybe you need better skincare. You got all the good cooking skill. Maybe you need some moisturizer. But don't worry. Go ask Jamie Oliver for his wet rice. Put the rice on your face. Moisturize instantly.
Right. Whisk your eggs lightly. You've got to colour those yolks. Beautiful. Get that all nice.
Oh. What I see? What I see?
Lightly. You've got to colour those yolks. Beautiful. Touch of oil.
Gordon Ramsay have a wok. The wok look charred on bottom. That means he used the wok before. Very nice. It's not like he know he need to make fried rice, then he buy a new wok. No, no, no.
Nice and warm. Okay. I want to sort of get that round my wok.
I also really like the stove he have. It's full of fire, this stove, and it looked like clay stove. It looks so heavy. And he cooking in middle of nowhere. That means he made a poor Indonesian guy carry this stove for him all the way to middle of deserted mountain. Uncle Roger like, this is secret to good egg fried rice. Torture.
The cooking. As that starts to cook, let it set and then break it up again. Right, change the wok.
Change the wok? Gordon have 2 wok? That is 2 more wok than all the British chefs out there. Oh my god. Even Uncle Roger at home, I only have 1 wok. Uncle Roger faithful to my 1 wok, but Gordon Ramsay is wok fuckboy.
I get my rice in. Rice goes in. Beautiful. Now we start toasting that and frying that and mixing that.
Ooh, so much wok, hey. I like.
Okay, change the wok.
Change the wok? Gordon have 2 wok? Oh my god. This video sponsored by ExpressVPN. Niece and nephew, when you surf the internet, everybody can spy on you. When Uncle Roger steal Wi-Fi from coffee shop, all the hacker can take Uncle Roger personal information, like my credit card, my bank account, and my belt phone case. I use ExpressVPN to stay safe. Uncle Roger also use ExpressVPN to unblock content. I live in UK, Netflix UK, so many movies not on there. So sometimes I use ExpressVPN, change my country. I trick Netflix into thinking I am watching from US and now I can watch my favorite documentary, Great British Bake Off. Uncle Roger use ExpressVPN on my phone. Open the app. The app only have 1 button. What app have 1 button? So simple. This is more simple than my calculator. You press the button and now you save. You can watch all the weird things you want to watch, but don't be dirty. Don't use ExpressVPN like that. Find out how you can get 3-month ExpressVPN for free. Use the link in description below, expressvpn.com/Uncle Roger. And now we start video. Hello niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger. Today is the big one. This one video, so many niece and nephews sent to me. Want Uncle Roger to review Gordon Ramsay Indonesian egg fried rice. Uncle Roger always listen to niece and nephew. So smack like now. Don't let Uncle Roger set. Smack like button now like how your parents smack you. Who is Gordon Ramsay? Let me see. Gordon Ramsay. He is British chef. Hiya, British chef again. Uncle Roger don't have high hope for this video. British chef let Uncle Roger down so many times now. They mess up egg fried rice. So simple dish. Egg fried rice only have 3 ingredients. Egg, fry, and rice, and you still mess up. I think Uncle Roger gonna hate this video.
Right, welcome back. I'm using eggs, but some leftover rice to do.
He say leftover rice? Oh, okay, first step correct. First step correct.
Do a beautiful fried classic rice, the nasi goreng. This is.
Oh, and he say nasi goreng. Nasi goreng is Indonesian word for fried rice. I think Gordon downloaded Duolingo.
And look at the grains. The grains are huge. Okay, and this type of rice is only grown.
Oh yeah, Gordon. Yeah, touch the rice. Fill up the rice. Sorry, Uncle Roger got carried away. Been too long since Auntie Helen left.
Because it takes on so much flavour. I'm gonna fry off the eggs first. Start this off. Again, we all have leftover rice.
I want to know, Gordon, where are you filming this? It seems like you are in middle of nowhere, like stranded on an island, and then you suddenly decide to make fried rice. Why? Why you can't afford studio? Why you go deserted island make fried rice? Is this cast away but for egg fried rice? Why are you here?
To sort of sweeten everything up. And because everything moves so fast, you need to be super ready. So I'm gonna quickly just chop the chilies.
Actually, I like that Gordon cooking outside. Many Asian people, we have 2 kitchens. Outside kitchen and we have indoor kitchen. Indoor kitchen, useless. Only to impress guests. If guests come, we go indoor kitchen, chop mango, that's it. But if we use outside kitchen, then when you know real food coming. If you go visit some Asian people house and they only make food for you with inside kitchen, they don't like you. Go away. They want you to fuck off.
You need to sort of get some heat in there. Over that, I'm going to start grating, okay, the galangal. I just want all that sort of...
Galangal. Galangal is authentic Indonesian ingredient. Oh, he know about galangal? Not many white people know about galangal. A bad chef would just use ginger. Or even worse, chili jam.
To the rice. But it's got a really nice, dense, sort of spicy chai feel, and those blossoms at the end.
I think Gordon got every step right so far. Just one small thing. Maybe you need better skincare. You got all the good cooking skill. Maybe you need some moisturizer. But don't worry. Go ask Jamie Oliver for his wet rice. Put the rice on your face. Moisturize instantly.
Right. Whisk your eggs lightly. Look at the colour of those yolks. Beautiful. Get that oil nice.
Oh, what I see? What I see?
Lightly. Look at the colour of those yolks. Beautiful. Touch of oil.
Gordon Ramsay have a wok. The wok look charred on bottom. That means he used the wok before. Very nice. It's not like he know he need to make fried rice, then he buy a new wok. No.
Nice and warm. Okay. I want to sort of get that round my wok.
I also really like the stove he have. It's full of fire, this stove, and it looked like clay stove. It looks so heavy, and he cooking in middle of nowhere. That means he made a poor Indonesian guy carry this stove for him all the way to middle of deserted mountain. Uncle Roger like, this is secret to good egg fried rice. Torture.
The cooking. As that starts to cook, let it set and then break it up again. Right, change the wok.
Change the wok? Gordon have 2 wok? That is 2 more wok than all the British chefs out there. Oh my god. Even Uncle Roger at home, I only have 1 wok. Uncle Roger faithful to my 1 wok, but Gordon Ramsay is wok fuckboy.
I get my rice in. Rice goes in. Beautiful. Now we start toasting that and frying that and mixing that.
Ooh, so much wok, hey. I like.
Okay, a little touch of sambal in the middle, fry that off. A little touch of the rangdang. I want mainly the oil.
Sambal and rendang. Okay, Gordon Ramsay know his Indonesian ingredient. This is the correct red paste. Not chili jam. I think Jamie Oliver went to Indonesia once. He had sambal. And then he loved sambal. And he remembered, oh, the thing is red paste. Come back to UK, he go to Marks and Spencer. And he just buy any red paste he finds.
Put in there. Get that literally frying off. Beautiful. And then...
Sambal and rendang also very smart to put into egg fried rice. Because you can put all the MSG in your sambal. This is how we trick white people to eat MSG. Why you fear MSG? So weak, so weak. Many people say MSG bad for your body. But Uncle Roger say good food is better than body.
Mix in. Look. Keep it nice and hot. Now if you've got any fish or chicken or even beef left over.
Yes! Fish, chicken, beef. Gordon Ramsay not vegan. Gordon, if you want to use chicken, use the chicken behind you. They are just right there. They're right there. This chicken so stupid. Hiya. Chicken, if you want to stay alive, don't go near chef who's cooking egg fried rice.
Keep the heat in the wok. Okay. Literally.
Nice tossing.
Give that a really good toss. It stops the rice from sticking together.
Fuyo, that is good tossing. Fuyo is another Uncle Roger slang. Fuyo means opposite of hiya. You use hiya when you're disappointment. You use fuyo when you impress. Many niece and nephew asking Uncle Roger if it's okay to use the word hiya in real life if they're not Asian. Is it racist? Uncle Roger say, no, it's not racist. Everybody should use the word hiya. Increase your vocabulary. You sad, you angry, you disappointed, all the emotion inside the word hiya. Hiya is the MSG of word all the flavor inside. Your bus come late, hiya. You run out of milk, hiya. Your baby born with 3 arms, hiya. Doesn't matter if you Asian, white, black or green, everybody should use hiya, especially green people. Green people need to use the most hiya because your skin green, that is sad life. Hiya, green again today, so sad.
And then away. Beautiful.
Ooh, another good tossing. This guy like Cirque du Soleil but egg fried rice.
Amazing.
Chill, Gordon, relax.
Amazing.
Why are you in such a hurry? You cook fried rice like you're running late for airport.
Now that's beautiful. Fried rice. Now.
Oh no, Gordon. You left 5 grains of rice in your wok. Your mom coming to beat you up now.
Now. That is rice to die for. It's fragrant.
Why he out of breath?
Is rice to die for.
You make fried rice, not running marathon. Uncle Roger like, this is how you know egg fried rice good. If after cooking the fried rice, the chef looked like he got COVID.
Let me know in the comments what you think of that.
This is very impressive video. Maybe only thing he do wrong is use fork to eat his fried rice. Because in Southeast Asia, we all use spoon to eat rice. Nobody use fork. Fork is for salad and cake only. Good job. I like this guy. Uncle Roger gonna show Gordon respect and call him Uncle Gordon from now on. Let's see what else Uncle Gordon done in his life.
Can you get his attention, please?
Do something well
Chef.
done. Can you just shut the fuck up for 30 seconds?
Don't whistle at me, I'm not your fucking dog, yeah? You look more like a dog than I do.
Oh my god, he yelled at customer too? This is amazing. Uncle Roger love yelling at customer also. Why you be with him so pussy, can't even handle spice? Many people tell Uncle Roger, customer always right. And I say no, Uncle Roger always right.
I'm allergic to vegetarians. Oh, I come out in a rash and my skin starts getting irritated.
He hate vegetarian people also. Oh my god. No animal product. So you go your life just eat leaf. Uncle Roger like yelling at vegan people because what can vegan people do? They too weak to punch you. Niece and nephew, go tell Uncle Gordon on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, on everything. Uncle Roger want to collab with him. I want to taste his good egg fried rice with galang gao. Uncle Roger approved. This is very good video. A+++. See you next week. Bye bye.
Change the what?
Change the wok. Gordon have 2 wok? Oh my god. This video sponsored by ExpressVPN. Niece and nephew, when you surf the internet, everybody can spy on you. When Uncle Roger steal Wi-Fi from coffee shop, all the hacker can take Uncle Roger personal information like my credit card, my bank account, and my belt phone case. I use ExpressVPN to stay safe. Uncle Roger also use ExpressVPN to unblock content. I live in UK, Netflix UK, so many movies not on there. So sometimes I use ExpressVPN, change my country. I trick Netflix into thinking I am watching from US and now I can watch my favorite documentary, Great British Bake Off. Uncle Roger used ExpressVPN on my phone. Open the app. The app only have one button. What app have one button? So simple. This is more simple than my calculator. You press the button and now you save. You can watch all the weird thing you want to watch, but don't be dirty. Don't use ExpressVPN like that. Find out how you can get 3-month ExpressVPN for free. Use the link in description below, expressvpn.com/Uncle Roger. And now we start video. Hello niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger. Today is the big one. This one video, so many niece and nephews sent to me. Want Uncle Roger to review Gordon Ramsay Indonesian egg fried rice. Uncle Roger always listen to niece and nephew. So smack like now. Don't let Uncle Roger set. Smack like button now like how your parents smack you. Who is Gordon Ramsay? Let me see. Gordon Ramsay. He is British chef. Hiya, British chef again. Uncle Roger don't have high hope for this video. British chef let Uncle Roger down so many times now. They mess up egg fried rice. So simple dish. Egg fried rice only have 3 ingredients. Egg, fry, and rice, and you still mess up. I think Uncle Roger gonna hate this video.
Right, welcome back. I'm using eggs, but some leftover rice to do.
He said leftover rice? Oh, okay, first step correct. First step correct.
Do a beautiful fried classic rice, the nasi goreng. This is...
Oh, and he say nasi goreng. Nasi goreng is Indonesian word for fried rice. I think Gordon downloaded Duolingo.
And look at the grains. The grains are huge, okay? And this type of rice is only grown...
Oh yeah, Gordon. Yeah, touch the rice. Fill up the rice. Sorry, Uncle Roger got carried away. Been too long since Auntie Helen left.
Because it takes on so much flavour. I'm gonna fry off the eggs first. Start this off. Again, we all have leftover rice.
I want to know, Gordon, where are you filming this? It seems like you are in middle of nowhere. Like stranded on an island, and then you suddenly decide to make fried rice. Why? Why you can't afford studio? Why you go deserted island make fried rice? Is this cast away but for egg fried rice? Why are you here?
To sort of sweeten everything up. And because everything moves so fast, you need to be super ready. So I'm gonna quickly just chop the chilies.
Actually, I like that Gordon cooking outside. Many Asian people, we have 2 kitchen. Outside kitchen and we have indoor kitchen. Indoor kitchen, useless. Only to impress guests. If guests come, we go indoor kitchen, chop mango, that's it. But if we use outside kitchen, then when you know real food coming, if you go visit some Asian people house and they only make food for you with inside kitchen, they don't like you. Go away. They want you to fuck off.
You need to sort of get some heat in there. Over that, I'm gonna start grating, okay, the galangal. I just want...
Hey, who can hear me right now? Hello? 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 Hey, who's there? Just kidding. Maybe I should turn my gain up. Gain fuckers. Haha. Alright, hang on a second. Wait, which one? Oh, damn. I think they all suck. But hang on a second. I'm gonna add something for you guys. Can you hear me? Hello? We're about to load up something good. You better just wait for this shit, because this could be sick. Stand by. Easy to get distracted, guys. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, we're starting to get a little normal. Little normal. Oh! Hello? Hello. Can you see me now? What's up? What's up? Hello? Hang on, let me go back to the Twitch channel over here. Am I finally here? Okay. This is all intentional, and it's meant to make you feel uncomfortable. So, thank you for bearing with me through my bullshit. Thank you for loving me and sticking around. I was trying to weed out the chaff, y'all. Weeding out the chaff. It's important. Okay, hang on a second. But yeah, this is all in good fun. I keep saying it, but I want to keep saying it in case y'all keep getting concerned about me. This is all the persona for Jungleman. I'm sorry, but it sucks. But I hope you get it. I think you get it if you know me. But yeah, I'm just trying to embody all the bullshit for each of these chapters from the... I hope I'm still streaming. I actually don't know yet. Please let me know in the comments below if I'm streaming. But I'll find out pretty soon. There's a little bit of an intention behind this all being kind of fucked up and disorganized in the beginning, because that's kind of what this part is about. I'll stop infinitely adjusting my mic stand in a second. Once I get it in the right position. Is that okay? I feel like my voice... So last time... Still, I can't hear myself, but I'll get that sorted in a little bit. But, wait. Oh, I think it is getting a little better. But I think I kind of went overboard. Hang on a second. Hey. 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 Okay, it's probably fine. But for some reason, I think it's just way too I don't know what's going on with this shit. Hang on. Something's inserted. Let's check out what's inserted. Wait, input gain. Gain. I feel like the gain on this compressor is a little too much, but it's okay. I won't worry too much about my voice because I can't hear it anyway. I was trying to find my 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch adapter for my done headphones, but I don't know where it is. But I do kind of want to find the adapter that will connect me to the interface so I can hear myself, because it is a lot more fun and I feel a little bit more confident when I have headphones on for some reason and I can hear myself, because it kind of gives me a little bit of a hello, I'm Brian sort of thing. But I think what I want to do first, because it'll give me a little bit of like 25 minutes to kill, is for anybody who missed last week's b4strm.001. This is b4strm.003. Hi everybody. I don't know who's here. I know that John the actor's here, and I know my dad's here, and probably Roger's here. But that's all that I care about. No, just kidding. I hope that some more people file in. I don't mind at all if you file in later. I mean, it's cool that even at all that you care about me and are interested in this stream. Look, wait, hang on. This is Pikachu. Anybody ever played on a Game Boy before? There was this game called Pokemon back in the Dizzy. I was really obsessed with it in 5th grade, and I would play it in secret at my grandparents' place whenever my friend would simultaneously let me borrow their Game Boy. But Pikachu was super cute. There was a show, I never watched it. In fact, I mean, I have seen a few episodes. But mostly the game was really fun for me. It was just, I don't know what exactly. I think there's a lot to unpack there of what really drew me in an obsessive way to really be into it. I honestly, I do remember the storyline a little bit, but mostly as it related to me. And I didn't really check out the show. So, you know, I think I do need to kind of refresh myself on Pokemon a little bit and maybe check out the game, maybe check out the show and see what it's all about. Pokemon in general as a concept is pretty sick, but I'm not sure if you guys all came here for that. But first things first, we're probably going to show Smoke Cloud's concept video again, so all the darn gun it stragglers can file in and maybe, you know, maybe catch up on shit. But, I mean, what I made, it's a world music, world fusion electronic epic. I called it that in 2013. I kind of cringe at the term world fusion these days. But my aesthetic, I've come to realize, is an electro-organic aesthetic. No matter what organic aesthetic I'm exploring, there's always an electroness that incorporates itself with it. I do believe in the idea of one must at least try to be somewhat interested in communing with the metaphysical background of the world. At least a little bit, because you got to try to kind of step outside yourself a little bit. I mean, you don't have to. It's fine if you don't want to, but it's a little bit better when you don't. I don't really know how to make my voice louder on here, and it just seems like it keeps... Okay, well, anyway, we're going to show Smoke Clouds, and maybe some stragglers will come in. It'll give me a little bit more time to kill to figure out my own shit, and let's see. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Hang on. Well, I probably just need to do this. Okay, we're going to add a media source, guys. Wait a second. Let's turn this into a spontaneous toot, because I'm trying to rack up the toots so that people... Well, actually, no. We'll bypass that, because you guys are probably super annoyed with me, because I'm ridiculous. But coming right up, I'm going to show you something that's actually going to be fun. This is part 1 of my cycle of... Well, actually, it's part 1 of Circle Electro Exotica, which is volume 2 in my cycle of pain. And, you know, it's pretty sick. Not gonna lie, but it'll serve to be the first 3 tracks, which will prime you for the tracks to follow. Maybe more people will tune in. Most people don't really care about my bullshit. But, no, I'm just kidding. I mean, maybe they do. But, here it is. I'm gonna show you the Twitch final, because this one has been properly exported for a 720p format, which is what I'm broadcasting in, with a 160 bit rate audio format, which, if you are at all into video and audio, you will recognize that that is a shitty format. However, this is all about sharing, so I can kind of forgive the fact that Twitch kind of sucks for this occasion, so that you can all enjoy my shit. And afterward, hopefully more people will be here, and then we can go into seasons and then premiere this dank ass track I have ready to show you, which has some sick ass things in it. A shark attack and some congas and some nutsack drums and some, well, we'll get into that later, but I'm opening it up and it might start playing right away. I forget. No, not right away. But we're going to let it play through. It'll probably start as soon as I click OK. And 25 minutes later from now, which will be approximately 9:24 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or excuse me, 9:24 premenstrual Pacific Standard Time in the Western time zone of the United States of and America. If you're on the East, you'll probably want to be asleep already because you have jobs. And then in the Central Time, you'll want, it might be in Texas, and then in the mountains, unless you're in Arizona, it'll be 9 or 10:24 p.m. Well, at this point, probably 10:25 p.m., but we're going to press OK. And then, wait, I think it's playing. Hang on a second. Let me confirm. Okay, it's playing. You shits. I'm going to mute my
I'm so attracted to empowerment. The circus, spirit itself, like tasting blood. If we're not walking backwards, we miss the view.
on the content. It's probably too much to expect, but I'm starting to think it all may be possible, at least for now.
The stillness descending. There's so much more to take us. Life is slowing. We keep the same mistakes. Trying.
think that you're seeing credits on the left at this simultaneous time, but on my perspective, I'm still trying to get to the end of the shit, so it's really weird. However, I think what I'm saying right now is going out into the shit space and reaching you with a recap kind of in the background with me, but it's all love. We'll let that kind of finish and maybe let you recover. And then maybe we'll do something meaningful. But, I mean, right now is the time that I'm experiencing it. So, you know, I mean, let's just enjoy me. Just kidding. Check out this chain and this Pikachu ornament. I've had my shirt off a lot because it's fucking hot over here, so deal with it. I have this mask on. I also have this leopard skin sombrero. Shout out Tucson, Arizona, which is where I used to live for a long time. My mom found it in a closet, and I took it, and now I wear it a lot. So we'll let this finish playing, you know, because go to bitch. But, you know, I got some things around me, but I don't think I really need them to share with you that this is fucked up. And we're going to have a good time. So one of the things that I'm going to try to get you guys to do is to come into my Zoom if you want to talk to me. We'll set it up. It might be super awkward kind of getting to there because I know how I want it to look, but we might have to put it together, you guys, and make some more terrible toots. But that's what this channel is all about. Experiments fucking up and making people laugh. And I'll go ahead and kind of mute this for a second. My phone is muted, and I think I'm in real time with the chat, sort of. I can sort of see where I am. Let me see if I can kind of reset it so I'm at least maybe somewhat in sync with you guys. This is the crazy thing about streaming, in case you didn't know, is anytime I do something, I kind of need to wait until you respond, which is like when it reaches me, it's maybe like 34 seconds later. Shout out USC Marching Band. So anyway, tonight's super weird. Other nights might not be as weird, but tonight's super weird because it's fucking Stagnation Day, and it's the equinox. I was fucking it up a lot intentionally during the day, but it's the equinox, bitch. Autumnal, bruh. Autumnal, bruh. And if you're super worried about me, don't be, because this is a character. That's a character, too. Pikachu. So the yellow version of Pokemon, I hear, is legendary. All I ever played was the red and the blue. Shout out red and blue. The originals. I was in 5th grade, and I loved it, and I even had like some sort of manual that explained the different powers of the different mons. And oh my goodness, so many vulgar dad jokes forming in my brain with that mons. But anyway, we'll move past that because, you know, kids are watching. Check out this. This is a really sick percussion instrument, you guys. It's called a pig that I picked up at a gas station. All right, so I'm an entertainer. I love entertaining people, and most of the time right now I'm just shitting in my house or sitting in my house, and you know, kind of wanted to start this out with a little bit of entertainment. You almost don't even need to do anything with that, but I will. Let me see if I still got it, you guys. Oh, I guess I don't. I think I do. Let me see. I think I can. I think I can. Casey Jr., bro. Shout out Casey Jr. Normally I can do that, but, you know, we'll kind of throw it over here for now. Here's Pikachu, in case you didn't notice that Pikachu's here. I think I'll probably... Well, shout out Jen Fong, who well, when I went to go get my stuff from the office, I took this hostage, and I told you, and you were okay with it. And now it gives me comfort. Anyway, okay. So the real reason you guys are here is probably for no other reason than to see me in this. Just kidding. Check this out. So sometimes when I go to the store, I don't look quite like this. But I do a little bit. But my trick, in case you haven't been following my gram, my Instagram, shout out me, is let me see if I can find the mask that I double with. Might take a little bit. You might need to sit tight a little bit, but you know, we're all here and we all have all the time to give to me. I'm trying to make you guys, I don't know. Where's the mask? Where's the double mask? I want to show my true fashion. Here it is. I found my true fashion. And besides this chain, shout out Caro. You make dope shit. Okay, hang on a second. Might need to bring up this mask to make room for this mask. Because you got to protect yourself, y'all. Rumor is if you protect yourself like this, you'll be protected from all the STDs and all the motherfucking goddamn coronas in the world. USA, we're getting there. We're just taking a little time. But anyway, I'm at home, so I don't need all this shit. I do need this though. And my pink hair, I did put a little bit of conditioner in there, and I tried to make it look good. So, but I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Anyway, this is a character, y'all. This is definitely a character. Don't worry about me. It's the character I've been taking on for this week of stagnation to show how fucked up the stagnation is. And then next week, we're going to get a little profound with Lost Flight. But for now, we're just going to have some fun, partying, and we're going to review a little bit of the Before Men shit that's happened so far and all the shit space. The shit space is my shit space. In case you didn't know, I'm a member of SHARK. SHARK is the Sensual Healing and Recovery Corporation of America. I'm super proud to be part of the family. There's some big shark energy afoot, and exciting things are happening, and I'm just really, 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 really proud to be part of the revolution. So, you know, before we get into that, though, we got to kind of check in with our sad boy. In case you weren't following along with the previous shit, I mean, I was kind of flopping around, and I wasn't really paying attention. But I mean, he like said some words, and they were sad, and he's a sad boy. But you know, the whole point of this is we got to give him a call. We got to give him a call, and you know, make it super sexy, and get him to come over to the hillside, and you know, lure him to the shed. I'll just let you chew on that for a second, because I'm thirsty. Needed to moisten my mouth for a little bit. Okay, I'm back. So, moistening my mouth and telling you that the Sensual Healing and Recovery Corporation, we are a very benevolent organization dedicated to finding all the lonely sad boys in the world and making sure that we can comfort them before they reach the level of anger that might cause them to shoot up a school or take their own life or, you know, retreat into the mountains and never be heard from again. It's important. It's important because the root of all evil in the world is really just angry, lonely men when you really get down to it. And so we need to kind of fight for our right to, you know, please angry, lonely men. Or, you know, really just please sad, lonely men before they get too angry so that, you know, they can keep living on their lives and they can just kind of not really know what happened and, you know, just be okay. So before we get into all that shit, though, I mean, last week, this other dude, he kind of showed some shit about this track called Seasons. Shout out Seasons. Seasons kind of sucks. I mean, what you really came here to see is JUNGOMANG, Tonight on This Night, The Equinox. Shout out Autumn. It's coming. In fact, it's here. So, but before that, we got to play the Seasons thing. So, hang on. I think what I need to do is just create a whole goddamn brand new scene. I didn't really quite create the stagnation overlay that I was supposed to create a week ago, but we really just need a goddamn brand new scene. So let me create a new scene. I'm going to go black for a second, but you're still going to hear my entertaining voice. It's black now. Okay, so what do you guys want to see first? Well, we'll just do a little bit of Seasons artwork first. In case you weren't on last week, I showed some Seasons shit. Here it comes. I mean, hopefully I'm connected to some place where I can grab the Seasons shit. I think I am. It's over here. You can't see anything that I'm doing. Somewhere around here. Seasons artwork. There it is. Wait. Wait. Well, here's the Bandcamp header. That's kind of cool. But hang on. Where's the work? I'm trying to find the artwork, you all. I have it somewhere. I made it. You know, it's got to be somewhere. Just got to give me some time, you know. You know, I think I tricked myself. It's over here. Wait. There it is. Am I loud enough for you? I think that I keep trying to yell loud and then some compressor, some bullshit in my shit. Whoa, there it is. Apparently this has become my new logo, y'all, because I made it again for the other shit. But hang on. Let's avoid this whole thing, because you probably saw the super great ass toot on my YouTube and or Twitch. We're going to fit this shit to screen. Boom! Hang on, we'll hard this. Wait, no, hard that. We'll hard that. Hang on a second. I think we might make it a little smaller. Hey guys, later tonight after I show all my shit, if you want to come into my Zoom, if you're awake and you don't have a job, you can hang out with me and we'll chat. Anyway, but that's the season art twerk, everybody. We took a close look at it last week. If you missed that, you can check out the shit on my shit. And it's pretty sick. I made it. I duded it on a legal pad, and then I had a friend take a photo. Shout out Photons on the Futon. Shout out Rabfo. Shout out A Tranquil Horse. Shout out Bangzoliu. He's pretty sick. So now that we've got that, we'll take a sip of water. I think what I'd like to do is probably add the lyrics now. The image will be on the desktop. We'll click browse. We'll go over to desktop. You can't see anything I'm doing because this really isn't a tutorial. This is just me taking my sweet ass time to try to see. I actually don't even know who's watching here because I kind of went away from the shit. But there it is. The lyrics. Boom. It's big. We'll make it a little bit smaller. I mean, I was going to give you the story, but this is what I'll do. Check this out. So, I mean, if you really want to just enjoy this artwork and the lyrics, they are here for you already. But I think what I may do is I'm going to do a little bit of something. However, before I even do that, I really want to get this going because this stream is going for an hour and a half now, and I hope you all aren't fed up with me. Just kidding. I mean, this is the style. This is the aesthetic. I really do this sort of stuff to kind of weed out all the fuckers. So anyway, I'm gonna wait. Oh shit! Hang on a second. Okay. Well, it's just this persona for this week. Next week will be very different. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna grab a media source. You can't see what I'm doing, but we're gonna call it track. You better get ready because it's gonna be loud. I'm telling you now. Please adjust your volume to half what you think it should be, just to be able to know what you're comfortable with. Because my voice right now, for some reason, it's really softer than anything I play media-wise. So if you are prone to jumping at loud sounds, this is your last chance. your very absolutely last chance, because right after this moment, it's going to hit you with a boom. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hello? Alright. How long has it been since it ended? Alright, okay. Time to get serious now. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let's get a little bit more of me. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Let's get rid of that. Hi! Alright, hang on. Let me close my door. Mute myself for a second. What'd you guys think of that? Hang on, I'm gonna tune into the chat now. I was ignoring you guys the whole while because that's kind of the point of this whole character. In case you hadn't gathered, oh, that's the weird part about this whole thing is that you guys are like 40 seconds behind me or even more, so it's kind of really hard to gauge what's going on. So this may or may not be very interactive, but I do welcome you to this stream. I don't know how many people are watching. I think there's only 6 still, because maybe people are kind of freaked out by me. But anyway, all this stuff is going to be recorded, and you can all enjoy it later and maybe figure out that I'm just kind of playing around and trying to be super weird and make you uncomfortable for a reason. Okay. So, what do you guys think? Let me see if I can try to sync this up. Hang on. I really do want to figure out a way to where if I say something, then you can respond at least within like 5 to 10 seconds without me kind of being like, wait, what is time? Hang on. Okay, I'm reloaded now. Let me see where we are at. It kind of looks like we're still in season. So, oh, there's 9 people. People do care about me, you guys. That's pretty cool. I can't see any chats. Anyway, we'll roll with it. Damn, I wish this could be interactive. I'm trying to make sure that you guys can come into my Zoom. I talked to John Carter, my good friend. Oh wait, I can see myself on the screen now. Hang on. So I'll let this come. I'll let it go. And oh, it was me getting up. So I would say that we're maybe approximately 90 to 120 seconds separated from each other. So what I'm saying right at this moment, I'm seeing right here on my iPad next to me. Oh, wait. That was like 2 minutes ago or something. So this is going to be difficult to make it super interactive. So all the more reason to invite you to come into my Zoom, and it might be super weird. We'll figure out how to make it work so it's not trippy. But I think that if you want to talk to me, you could just shut everything else off, because then you're going to become a featured artist, right? I'm going to talk to you, and if you come into my Zoom, you acknowledge one thing and one thing only as a prerequisite, which is you have to allow me to put you on air as a spoken voice. It might take me a while to get there. Oh, look, there's some chats. I don't know what they say yet because I haven't turned it around yet. But they're 2 minutes later from now anyway, so, you know, what is time? I think it's a flat circle. I think I mentioned that last week. However, if you come into my Zoom, I'll give you some details whenever I set my ass shit up. But I don't know. I think that most people came here for the music and not for my face, as sexy as it is. So we'll probably just play all the new shit. We'll play all the new shit, and then we'll see where we're at after. And how many people are watching? You can hear me very well. John can't hear me. Turn your shit up, bitch. Okay, what else we got in the chat? I want to try to address it. As cool as before. Really great. Huge difference in super high fidelity. Big boom sent Cody racing from the room. Good. Just kidding. Sorry, Cody. I hope to bond with you soon. Raj. What's Raj saying right now? Mealzo thinks. It's hard to hear you outside of music. That was kind of the point of that shit. Why can't we hear you? John, you're fine. Bandcamp. Look me up on Bandcamp later tonight. You can download the WAV. This is really just for fun. You're going to experience this in 720. In fact, currently, you're experiencing this in 720 kilobits per second. So very kind of shitty video quality. And then the audio quality, believe it or not, is 160 kilobits per second because that's the maximum that Twitch can handle because they suck. However, Twitch's party vibe is unmatched, so we're going to kind of keep going with it until we figure out something that's better. Anyway, fuck you, Twitch. In fact, kind of my goal in life right now is to see which platform I can get kicked off first. Anyway, I'm a renegade, you guys, but, you know, I'm at home and I'm safe, and I noticed my jaw's going weird. I swear I'm not on any amphetamines at all right now. I think I just have a lot of dopamine rushing through my nervous system right now because I'm so excited because all my friends are here. Wait. Oh, there's 8. So we went up to 9, and I think maybe I offended somebody and they left. But I know you guys didn't come here to just hear me talk about stuff. So I think we're going to premiere Jungoman now. I apologize in advance that this is not going to be the absolute best that you'll possibly ever experience it. However, later tonight when I, you know, quietly release it up on the Bandcamp, well, I'll put it up on the Bandcamp, or the the Bandcamp. I'll put it up on the Bandcamp. You'll be able to check it out. It'll be 41 16-bit, like CD quality. And then, you know, like perhaps mid-October, I'm hoping, when I get back from wherever woodsy place I'm going to go. But at the very worst, it'll be early December that I release Stagnation, which is part 2, in case you weren't following, of my electro-organic concept album, Circle Electro Exotica. God damn it. Hang on a second. Why can't you guys hear me? This is very upsetting. Killing my vibe. Hang on. Okay. So I'm going to keep talking really loud into the thing. Hang on. Okay, we need to address this. Sorry if it took 2 minutes to get to me. Thank you for some of you being production people that kind of alert me. What the fuck is going on? Hang on. All right, I think we probably have a super... Wait. Hello, 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 hello. Let's just turn this off. This insert off. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Damn. Hang on a second. Hello, 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 hello. Wait. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Why is that so strange? Hang on a second. Hello. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. 1 second. Okay, so this is going to make everything better, you guys. I apologize if you've been like, it's not mastered properly for broadcasting. That's because I'm a piece of shit. Just kidding. Okay, this is going to make everything better. Wait. I think I have it already. I just forgot to turn it on. Hang on. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, here we go. Default. Boom. And close. And there we go. There we go. There we go. That is very strange. Let's turn... Why? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, there it goes. Hello, hello. And bring this down. Bring this down. Bring this down. How is that? How is that? What the fuck? This is very strange. Hello, hello. The beauty of trying to do it all yourself, you guys. Okay. Hey, how's it now? Hang on, let me see. Got to switch over to you guys. And let's see. Let's try to get even a little bit more gain in Ableton here. You thought I was a professional, but maybe sometimes I'm not. Hello, hello. Hey, 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 hey. What the heck is going on with that? Anyway. Well, let's see. How is it now? Hello? All right, we're just going to go with it. Oh, wait, I think it's getting worse. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. What are we at now? Let's check out OBS. So there's all this technology, and oh, I think we're okay. I think we're doing pretty good right now. All right, how is it now? Tell me in 2 minutes. Okay. Well, anyway, now that that awkward part is through and it's 10 o'clock, if you're on the East Coast, you suck. I mean, you're probably in bed. John. Oh, John's texting me. So right now, John, I just received your text. Let's see how much we are separated in the matrix. Thanks, buddy. I should be back around 9 or so. Good luck with the stream. Wait, Ryan? No, that's Ryan. That's my roommate. All right, my phone is kind of broken. All right, we'll just put that away. We'll get rid of my face. Okay, no longer do you have to deal with my annoying face. Who's ready for a Jungleman art twerk reveal? Tell me in the chat 2 minutes from now. And my iPad isn't even like reloading right now, but it's okay. Because right now we're gonna reveal the Jungleman artwork. It's 10 o'clock on the Pacific, so you know, if you're still with me, if I haven't scared you away just yet, if you're not too worried about me. Here it comes. It's coming, you guys. It's coming pretty soon. It's coming very soon. In fact, it's on its way. I think what I'll do is I will upload right now as an image source in OBS as a tutorial right now to upload a Jungleman art twerk into OBS. You select it from your file browser on PC, or if you're on Finder, you can't see it right now, but right now I'm on my drive, which is b4man6, inside the folder Stagnation Collage, and then Jungleman, and then Jungleman, and then Photoshop, and then Jungleman v5.png. So that's all you got to do, and then if you grab that and click open, you'll see the image file thing, and then click OK, and right now I think you might be able to see some of the detail. Holy shit. Oh shit, John's calling in. Hello, John. Hello? John.
Brian?
What's up, John?
Oh my god, I'm looking at you talking.
You're looking at me talking right now? And is it earlier? Are you seeing the artwork details? Oh, look, there's my name. Wait, can you see that now? It's probably 2 minutes from now or something. Are you there? Oh, shit. Wait, my phone died. Sorry, John. It's okay. All this shit's supposed to be pretty terrible right now. So there's some words, in case you weren't gathering. Here's the jungle. Okay, now there's finally something entertaining on the screen, so I can stop being such a fucker. But that's kind of the point. If you got too annoyed and left, tomorrow or at some point I will upload different segments where you can kind of skip around all the stuff that annoys you and find some golden nuggets. However, I'm kind of fucking around. So when we show this Jungleman art twerk before we fit it to the screen, there's a lot of words on this, right? So there was a jungle I kind of shared with you here. I kind of want to take you through just a couple of these full things so you can start to kind of get the vibe. If you look at, I'm not going to rotate it, but if you look at the left, kind of towards the left right now, it's, man, my iPad is just not working. So sorry if I don't respond to the chats, but I hope that my voice also is not too loud. I adjusted it by sight, but you know, that's what this channel is all about. It's about being terrible and fucking up to expose, I don't know. Okay, so let's talk about this antler, often used to fight for the attention, does that say attention? Of does. I repeat, often used to fight for the attention, of does, okay? And then this guy, he's a deer. He grows new ones every year, you fuckers. Oh, there's the name of the track. Just gonna let you shit with that for a second. Yes, it's smashed. Yes, it kind of looks like Jungian. Yes, it kind of looks like Youngin. Most of my ice is all melted in my bowl I was going to try to use for whiskey, but I think I'm good. Okay. JUNGOMANG. That's what this track is. You'll notice that it's kind of illuminated in some blue-ass light. And then up here is my name. My first two initials and my surname. That's my new logo, apparently. So, I mean, there's some mixing of lights. There's some city-ass shit, and there's some vicious, and there's some... God, it's hard to tell. Ruthless, signals, clear, superior. Okay, well, I mean, well, you know, you'll see more of that. Down here, this is the big moment. It's some big shark energy. There's the AOLs, there's the no bones, there's the dermal denticles. You know, there's more of the deer shit. It hops high, it swims low. It has very good night vision. It has 310-degree vision because the eyes are on the side of its head. It's often hunted for its antlers, even though they regenerate every year, which is kind of fucked up. So let's transform it and fit it to screen. Big reveal. Fit. There it is. Okay. And if you need to watch the recap, it'll be on YouTube or some shit. If I don't split it up with the track and they don't tell me that my shit's copyrighted by me and I gotta dispute it like I've experienced this week with Smoke Clouds. Okay. Anyway, you know, I know it's just CD Baby protecting me. However, YouTube, get your shit together. Please make this process more transparent and just easier for artists so artists can just fucking make shit and not have to worry about this stupid bullshit. All Harry, your fox. Okay, so I think what's next is, now that you are super familiar with the artwork for this gem of a banger and are enjoying it on the left side of the screen, ultimately I will fill the right with some lyrics for you, which are not that much. If you have not been following along until now and you're like, what the hell is this guy up to? Something's wrong with him. Somebody should probably call the thought police on this guy because he's over the rails and deserves imprisonment. Don't worry, because I'm okay. This is just a pretty extreme creation of mine that I like, you know, I'm safely within my house, enjoying myself. Got a little bit of money coming in from the government because I worked a job for 8 months and got laid off. And the future is uncertain. But enough about me. I'm going to show a little bit of my lyrics while this is happening. I do have the entire promo post for this song prepared. I'm super duper excited about it because it kind of tells the whole story of this tune. With the inclusion of some effusive praise, which I will amplify with taggage when it gets posted into my Instagram crackers. But until then, we're just going to kind of enjoy ourselves listening to this new creation. Shout out. Wait, maybe I can kind of... Well, no, I'm not going to show my face because my face is kind of fucked up. But shout out Lil Castle Mastering, Daniel Eaton, who did a great job on this motherfucking dank-ass tune. You guys are you annoyed enough yet? Are you like, did you leave? Because I've been killing time. I've almost been on for 2 hours. I told you guys this was going to be a JUNGOMANG premiere, and I'm trying to prove a point. And I probably was like, you guys were like, fuck this guy. What the hell? But first, I think I'm gonna go for 2 full hours until I actually play this song because I'm just such a fucker. So I'm gonna kill time. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I literally actually shut off all my other devices, so I can't even see you trying to communicate with me. But it's okay. Because you're okay. Everyone will be okay. If you lost your patience tonight, you will see some bite-sized chunks split up on my YouTube and or Twitch eventually. And later on tonight on Bandcamp, I will post the song in the chosen master out of the 2 masters I couldn't choose between. And the audio file edition will be on the Bandcamp later in October, or if at the very latest in early December. I'm focusing too much on trying to be a troll, so I'm not focusing on trying to find the track for you guys. But also killing time until 10:08 p.m. So, who's ready for this song? Tell me in the chat that I'm not looking at. Because I'm a fucker. All right, I found it, y'all. Here we go. So, let me do this. I told you I'd have just at least like a little bit of education tonight, so we're going to create a display capture. Okay, can you see that? I hope you can see that. Don't really need to see that. This right here, if we zoom in, or you can kind of see it. This is the second master that this duder done mastered for me. Daniel Eaton of Little Castle Mastering of California, of America. He did a great job. I mean, I just wanted to kind of show you that, but also I think what I need to do is instead of that desktop, let me show you this desktop. Whoa! I'm sorry, you guys. This really is doing its best to challenge everything and to really bring you to your absolute limit of tolerance, because the release will be oh so much more sweeter, because I'm super stoked that this is such a gorgeous track. This is the centerpiece of the album. This is the nodal point around which the first 2 parts... Oh, wait, it's 10:08. Fuck it. We're going to do this. We're going to add a media source. We're going to add a media source 2. We're not going to call it ass. We're going to browse. You'll see me browse, maybe. And I'll go over here, or I'll go over to here. Or no, I'll go up here, over here. So in order to do this, you got to find the folder in your documents folder that's labeled B4Man, and then go into JUNGOMANG Masters, go to V2, open that one. You got the URL right there, and then as soon as I click OK, you're going to experience this gem that's going to make this entire bullshit worth it. Are you guys ready? Are you psyched? Well, if you're not, too bad, because here it goes. All right, I'm going to mute my ass. Okay. What'd you think, bitches? Just to let you know, this is where I am. Show you how much of a how much of a flat circle everything is, and how time sucks. But what'd you think? Let me know in the chats, and I'll probably experience it 2 minutes from now. But wow, what a trip! This track. Okay, one thing I want everybody to do right now is to sit up straight, whatever position you are currently. And before I even show my face, I'm going to instruct you to let your shoulders relax. And we're going to do this together. We're going to just let all the air out. Till it's almost all the way out, or it's all the way out. For me, I need to keep talking, so I can't quite. And then the very next thing you want to do, don't hold it too long all the way out. You know, get some oxnatch gen if you need to. Take just like a couple of like normal breaths. It's fine. I know that this is challenging right now because you just went through something tremendous. But it's okay. We're all going to be okay. That's what this is all about, taking you to the deepest reaches of the most powerful emotions you can experience, and then bringing you back into a state of balance. So, hopefully you've had a couple of normal breaths by now and you're like, okay, move on, Brian. But yeah, I want everybody to take as deep as you can, but don't think about it too much. Take as deep as you can of a breath through your nostrils. And before you do that, I kind of want to give a little bit of advice on a nostril breath. If you position the tip of your tongue kind of right where your front teeth meet your gums before you start inhaling, make sure your throat is open because we like open throats. Sorry, this is taking way too long. This is going to be way longer than my other stream, you guys. But, I mostly just wanted to share stuff tonight and play this character. There really will be other times to connect over this stuff. Some people who can kind of, hang all the way to the end, I might invite to come into my Zoom. But tonight or this week really, overall was kind of all about just feeling myself and kind of getting into this narcissistic persona. So forgive me if I'm being an asshole. It's really just all in good fun. So anyway, now that I've wasted more time, what was I talking about? Just kidding. I'm always doing that. So let's take a deep breath through our noses, guys. First, let all the air out. And then you might be able to hear my nose, but just here we go. And once you've risen all the way to the top, that was as deep as I could breathe right now in my dopamine shocked, manic, hypomanic state. Exhale. And you can make as much sound as you want on that. Scare your cat, scare your dog, or just kind of like, laugh with your friends, because this is all supposed to be fun, right? Or something. Anyway, I'm going to make this smaller. Hope you all got that over with. If you're uncomfortable still, sorry. I'm going to add a new video capture so you can see my face. I've come to find the FaceTime is actually probably the best for syncage. Hey, there I am. I'll make myself smaller because nobody wants to see my face that hard. All right, so from this point, I'm going to see, okay, what time does my face show up over there so I can see how long it takes for me to actually interact with you. But let's see. Let's check out some of the comments. There are a few. Propaganda Official says, Saxy, thank you. This saxophonist, his name is Jamal. I think currently on Facebook he's like Sa Ank Jed. He is such a brilliant musician. we were both together in the same year, if not maybe a year apart at CalArts. He was a light. We were actually in both the same. We were both in the same program. I think we were both MFA performer composers, so we were able to connect a lot through that and our forums and stuff. All the different kind of cool ideas that were introduced there. But Jamal was super sick, and he was so encouraging to me, because of course, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a guilty ass white man, and he's a big black man who is just like the most soulful person I've ever met, and but he and I connected really hard at CalArts and really just vibed off each other, and were able to toss ideas out a lot. And he was super encouraging with all my crazy bullshit back then, which has taken 8 years to evolve until this current bullshit. But Jamal, if you're out there, if you see this eventually, I haven't really reached out to a lot of the people because I'm still shy about all that stuff, but I will eventually, and it'll probably be through sharing all this crazy, whimsical, shitty shit. But I do miss you guys. I do know that whenever I do reach out to you, Jamal, that always incorporated into your response is, how's the album coming? But you do know that exquisite art takes time, and here it is, y'all. It's Jungoman. This is my, I'm never going to say favorite about any song on this record, but it has always been intended to be the centerpiece of the shit. So it's, when I was talking about that, where it's kind of the nodal point, if you imagine, this as part 1, my head as part 2, and this as part 3, Jungoman is my third eye. It's basically like, these two parts, smoke clouds over here, dichotometry over here, which, you'll be able to experience fully probably next summer at the earliest. It's like the nodal point around which, they revolve. So you'll have that to kind of sit with. But we're deep within the centerpiece of stagnation, and right now the character I'm playing and have been playing kind of on my social media channels, that has caused some people to be concerned about me, and other people to laugh hysterically, and other people to just be confused and be like, what the fuck, Brian? Is kind of trying to be a representative of my version of Idiocracy. Maybe you could call it like a psychedelic version of Idiocracy. But really just trying to kind of poke fun at the current world/American situation, and just really try to actually make everybody feel a little bit better about how they feel after this track, because it's really sad. It's super beautiful. I mean, it's kind of like the lead single of the whole batch. But I can't even begin to tell you how many times I listened to both of these masters until my ears bleeded. A couple nights ago, when Dan the Man Eaton sent them to me, local mastering on Instagram. I think he got 2 versions to me within 20 hours, which was unheard of in the professional world. Without a Rush fee. Oh, which is a great band. Anyway, we'll talk Rush later. Anyway, Jungoman's great. These lyrics are cool. You'll get the whole story. But okay, let's check out some of these comments. Or excuse me, comments. So we got some like a lot of exclamation points from Raj Mahal 8, and then from Propaganda Official again, some all sorts of vibes. Thank you. There's very many vibes in this. Super Groove B from Eric fucking Sedano. Thank you for being Eric. Raj Mahal he definitely saw a lot of this as Purple Fire, which is pretty cool. So let's talk about this artwork. I fucked with this last night. It's duded on by me. both created from scratch on a legal pad with a shitload of G2s and felt-tipped markers that won't bleed through your legal pad, except they lie, and they do kind of, but better than most felt-tip pens, and then some highlighters. Then we took some photos of it. We took all shitloads of photos of it. We took a red photo of it that was kind of my profile picture for a while until I changed it to the blue version of Seasons. But now we're probably going to change back to JUNGOMANG, the red version for my profile pic on Facebook. But other than that, the middle of the artwork right here, the JUNGOMANG, the middle of the triptych is JUNGOMANG. Are you still with me? No. It's JUNGOMANG and JUNGOMANG, excuse me. And there's some blue. In fact, the original dude of this is primarily meant to be blue. If you weren't able to gather from Seasons, that original dude was primarily meant to be yellow. However, this has turned into the wildest, craziest adventure of dudage that I've really done to date. Duded to date. And I'm pretty excited about it. So this one kind of really took on this whole like purple tone, which I'm pretty stoked on because of where the before man wound up being illuminated by this kind of mix of blue and red light, which makes it's purplish illuminated. I saw your question, Ron. No, Dad, and I'll get to that. I'm out of water, but I don't really want to interrupt. But you'll notice that JUNGOMANG is hard to read intentionally, and you know, I always like to throw in random silly things that maybe nobody laughs at except for me, which is I've always, since even when I was small as a little boy, liked to play with word art. So something I always found hilarious, even as like maybe a 5-year-old, was if I try to fill a whole space with a word and I start from one side, maybe start from the other, I'll try to maybe estimate how far I need to space the letters until I meet in the middle. And if I get it right, then it'll be all right. But, you know, especially as a 5-year-old, you're kind of, it's, you know, your spatial, your like recognition is kind of fucked. So this is my approximation of 5-year-old me trying to fit in JUNGOMANG within a single panel. Plus, I don't know, just me doing that. So, you know, so much of this stuff is serious, but so much of it, you're like, oh, what does it mean? And I'm like, oh, it's just me being silly. But yeah, it's all profound. Maybe, if you make it that. So, I've got some questions here. He was the sax man from the state of Tennessee. You'll have to tell me a little bit more about that, Eric Viking Sedano. Okay, Dad, I know this is only stereo, but the mixing and mastering creates such a sense of S-P-A-C-E. Thank you, Dad. You really understand, and perhaps you've digested my writings where I truly am, as a creator, guys, as a Brian E. Foreman / B.E. Foreman Music at gmail.com / bforemanmusic.com on all my handles. A quantum leap from version 1.0. Wait, what, do you have 1.0? You definitely don't. Just kidding. Okay. It's probably like 58.7. No, just kidding. I think the last one was like maybe 30. Whatever. We've been listening to all these months. Interesting how you cleaned up the drumming break in the midsection. Thank you. Speaking of midsections, here's my midsection, you guys. I've been doing lots of yoga. I have not really been working out a lot, but I mean, I feel good. And I eat like shit for the most part, but I do try to do yoga a lot and meditate to cope with my insanity. What did Dan have to say about the track? Well, Dad, I'll share that with you because it was pretty cool, but Dan is always really hilarious. But actually, you know, this is actually a really cool moment for me in my mixing evolution, or at least to give you guys some background, since the Rona times hit, I haven't been at my studio, Spider House Studios South. Shout out Brian Saya. Brian Saya Studios South in Buena Park, California. I'm not there a lot. In fact, actually, that's a lie. I'm there usually at least once a week these days. However, I think my iPad died. That's okay. We don't need no stinking iPads. Okay. So I'm not able to be there a lot, and so I'm not able to really fully experience like the experience of hearing sound out in a space at that place. However, I got some trusty headphones over here. Beardynamic, I know you watched my story today. Because I kind of talked about you. Nice. And this time it's not reversed. These DT770 Pros are really sick. They're the 80 ohm versions. So, you know, the lame ass person who's only willing to pay $200 version. But they're pretty slick. And I love them, and it took a while to break them in. I was kind of concerned when I first got them because I bought them right before the Rona times hit. Literally like a week before, and then I was too scared to return them. I was going to return them because when I first got them, they had this like mechanical buzz, or really it felt like, you know how if a big bass is rattling a thing and the wood is like kind of against itself and going, rrr, there was some of that in my left ear. But I noticed after a few weeks, and I actually didn't notice until it was gone, which would make sense. I think the headphones, they were new. They just needed to kind of break in a little bit and then be settled. And it's the crazy thing about drivers is that, and just gear in general is, you know, it's not just you buy a piece of gear and then there it is. That, admittedly, that is the way a lot of gear these days is designed to be. And there's a lot of great stuff that's designed to be great. But the best stuff that's usually really expensive is stuff that warms and grows and evolves with age. And it's kind of like something that you interact with and you kind of figure out the kinks with. I mean, I think most of us have computers and they're tricky shits. But, you know, I kind of like the fact that with certain sessions, I posted on my story a couple of days ago that with JUNGOMANG, for some reason, when I opened it up, I got these dank-ass samples on there from this contact library called 808 Warfare that I got from a friend of mine a while back without paying for it, because yay, friends. But, I mean, they're super sick 808 samples that I basically, pro tip, secret, I use for all my subs these days, because there's something to be said for using a sample that's like the classic instrument as your shit. So anyway, but I was talking about 808s, and when I replace them, or it's super fucked up. Like whenever I open up the session for JUNGOMANG, I have to always replace the contact library. I can't just tell it, okay, look in this folder, because it's the folder that's supposed to be looking in, because goddammit, you stupid shit. I have to actually browse for files and select the file for the clean 808 that I want to use. But, you know, you just got to work with the kinks. You got to understand that the fault is not the computer. One of the wise things that my percussion teacher in my undergrad said, which I kind of fucked with my head a lot, was, you know, the problem, if a computer is fucking up, the problem is not the computer. The problem is the human that designed the computer, which I'm like, Eric Forster, I love you, but I also, goddamn it, why aren't you less of Eric in those days? But I love you, Eric. I hope you're okay, and let's catch up sometime. Anyway, getting too personal, but hang on a second. Let me see if I can get access. Oh, man. So my phone and Dan. What did Dan have to say about the track? Okay, I'll find out. Because I actually never look at any of his emails or respond to them. No, just kidding. I mean, he's over here. I'm going to make a capture pretty soon that will show the thing. Okay. So let's go back to another email thread. Let's do this, actually, so it's not just me being awkward. I'm going to add a window capture. We're going to call it aspic, like a, like a meat gelatin. And I think Firefox Gmail. Okay, we can see that. And I think it's filling the screen. You can even see, like, Wells Fargo, insufficient funds. No, it's okay. I got a deposit over there. But here we go. Actually, wait, hang on a second. Sent is the easiest way. So you don't look at all the, bullshit. Loading. Here we go. Oh, nice. Shout out Core Dance Crew. You sent my hat. That's really nice to hear. Here we go. Okay, so Dad, that long-winded thing was to get to this point where you could see this. Here we go. So this is a whole chain for this entire part, or parrot, as they would say in Canada, maybe. Cool. Okay, here we go. Good. Here we go. All right. So this is where I was at on Saturday at 11:41 p.m. And what was kind of hilarious is wait a second. Actually, no, over here. So this is Saturday at 4:08 p.m. or a.m. when I had been, trying to really go deep into the night and try to get it done Friday night, as I had promised him I would get it to him. But I kind of suck. So that's what I said to him. But that was just to give him a sense and really get some mixed feedback to him. One thing I noticed was that the snare was really just way too loud in that mix. Yeah, I ran out of gas. There were a lot of musical details that I've always had in mind that I just kind of lost my creative sense. But really what I was working on that whole night was just getting the drums pretty nutsack. So, yeah, I didn't really tell him about the nutsack drums, but I imagine he could feel it, my nutsack. And but this is really useful. This was really useful. Nothing really pops out except mastering things like fixing the low end. It's wild, which was very true. A lot of the percussion's drums are hard to pan to take up a lot of stereo space, which is nice. Maybe sometimes the guitars, pads, saxes could be more in the stereo space with some panning, which was a nice little thing. But that's a creative choice, which thank you, Dan, for allowing me to be my own creative man, B4 man. Sounds pretty clean and balanced overall, albeit the low end is huge in the 30 to 40 hertz zone. So I was like, okay, I got to check that shit out. So fast forward however many hours later from when I sent that, 1:20 p.m. Yeah, I worked on it for maybe a couple hours, and then I sent him this. Thank you for the feedback, especially on the low end. That's the hardest thing to get a clear sense of when I'm working primarily in headphones, which is very true. I'm a tighten up that booty for sure. I've been addressing this stuff and a few other things in the home stretch. I'm way later than I said I'd be, feeling super insecure, but definitely don't want anything to be rushed. That's totally cool. But we made it. I'll get that final over to you within the next couple hours. And as in a couple hours, I meant, I guess, apparently over 10. Here you go. Much better. Click this link as if your life depended on it. There it is, the Jungle Mo fucking final mix. Max. Funny story. So this is actually true. Halfway. Funny story. All this time I've been thinking my headphone pre was messed up and couldn't play above a certain level without distortion. Which is true. I got this shitty $60 Amazon headphone pre, which works well, but I just can't turn it up too loud because it's designed probably for higher ohm headphones. Mine are kind of in the middle, so if I'm not careful, it kind of blasts it. But what I was deceived by, I was kind of chalking up the distortion of my headphones to that when I was working on my own shit. But then I realized when Dan told me that, holy fuck, the frequency response of my shit, probably with Seasons too, but he was able to fix it, is just, there's just way too much bass. So I explained it here. Instead, it would seem that it may more so have been because of all the goddamn excessive bass in these tracks. I toned down the subs a shitload, and all of a sudden the track just came alive. It creeps up generally little by little till the shark attack section. Let me know if it seems too much at any point. I really like this one, but open to any necessary tweaks if you hear any, because Dan is an audio wizard and I am a fucker. Really stoked to get this one out. It's pretty darn special to me and leaves me with an exquisitely anguished feeling. That sad boy guitar. Ouch. So all those words are true. My truth anyway. So let's check out his masters he sent to me, right? And then we'll probably wrap this shit up because you guys don't care about me. Just kidding. I am so happy that whoever is still tuned in, which I have no idea who you are, and I may just be streaming to nobody, is still here. We're kind of close to around the amount of time the last one took, so I think that this is an appropriate time to kind of wrap up pretty soon. And then you guys can kind of make sense of it over the next week. And then Lost Flight will maybe come back down to earth a little bit, but also be kind of thinking about how we went from birds to the Wright brothers to planes to jets to outer space to Mars. But here we go. So when Dan first sent me the Jungleman Masters, it was, here's the Jungleman Masters, V1 pretty dope even. Some boxiness removed, a little smile curve, which is audio engineer lingo to when limiting a track, when doing that hard limiting that master inevitably needs to do, you emphasize the low end, you also emphasize the high treble. You know, if you were to look at a spectrograph, that would equate to like a smile shape. So that's where it comes from. Feels like a modern sound, which I agree. I listened to it, but then V2 is the one that really got me, which maybe we can zoom in. I don't know if this will actually work. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's okay. You can still see it, I think, unless you have terrible eyes. V2, just kidding. Maybe I'll zoom in. Why not? Why the FERC not? Oh, it's not really working, and I don't have patience. V2, more gobsmack on the subs, which I agree. Mids 2, bottom heavy, still smooth, maybe relaxed sounding. Not as present in the highs, round, which I listened to both. V2 definitely like, V1 was like, okay, this is fucking solid. I'm really happy that I took the time to make the mix better. V2, though, you know, when I was done listening to the song, I had to kind of check my pants to check for bodily fluids of different varieties, and, you know, I won't get into that. But also, my heart kind of felt like it had been broken in half. So that's kind of how I knew that V2 was the one. But I do agree, you know, it's much warmer. When he says not as present in the highs, I do like that. Something about it, you know, the bottom heavy. I mean, I like asses, I like butts, but also I like warm things with lots of fatness. So I think that's why this appealed to me more. It was relaxed, but it broke my heart open. But it's not as present in the highs, and I kind of like that because I think what it was is that it was like bottom heavy, and then that was brought out, and I actually felt the fatness more than I missed the highs. But either way, when I come out with my audiophile edition for Stagnation, which is this part, of which Jungleman is the centerpiece, in addition to being the centerpiece of the entire album, as well as the entire Cycle of Pain in totality. So very significant work. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad that some of your comments were positive. Please always remind yourself that this constant self-deprecation is really just a way for me to enjoy myself and call out my harsh superego. So I hope you just kind of go with it and laugh at it with me. Otherwise, fuck you, and I'll just keep laughing at myself because it helps me feel better about myself. And just keep making weird-ass, dope-ass art. So Dan said at the end of this, either one sounds pretty awesome. Let me know what you think. I was actually able to do more low-end sculpting on these. Your low end was nice and tight coming in. So advice to producers / mixing engineers, you got to tighten up your booty because it's important, because your mastering engineer, who's a true master of audio wizardry, is able to do more with it, and then you'll actually enjoy yourself. So, with that, I think I will leave you. I was thinking about playing a game with my Zoom. I kind of tried to lure people to come into my Zoom, but things got a little weird, and I kind of am happy about that, because this version, this character, you don't want to come into his Zoom. But things will cool down next week. Lost Flight is coming. It's a very pretty song. Very, very pretty song with, come to think of it, in fact, let me take off my mask right now and get real with you. Without the exception of my pink-ass hair, I'm going to share the lyrics of Lost Flight with you because they're short and I have them memorized. We're going to get this whole thing, and I'll talk about Lost Flight in a little bit and in extreme detail next week. But that wasn't retching, that was just kind of a half belch. But Lost Flight. This is going to be, you might not actually hear a lot from me for the next week, because Lost Flight is all this insanity of this week, all this, kind of concern you've been feeling for me is well-founded, because you are perceiving the blend, you're perceiving the MC to a certain extent, but MC has his shit together a little bit more. You're definitely experiencing the Boof Master, you're experiencing, Cyglock, part of him. You're also maybe experiencing a little bit of Eggslove, in fact, entirely Eggslove, but Eggslove is really just a guy who plays spoonbill tracks. So, by the way, if you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? He's talking about his play names, but, this is kind of like the joyful make fun of how fucked up America is week, which is really kind of what the impetus or the crux of stagnation, or at least the artwork, is about. Kind of my expression of how I feel about the current state of affairs and whatever. But, Jungoman was so much more before that. And, as the story rolls out, if you haven't been following in seasons, read that. That's like the Mistress's technical journal, and that is going to continue into Jungoman. And it's basically going to be her reports on each of these vignettes that you read about in seasons. So please catch up. I think it's www.b4manmusic.com/b4log/005, not O as in the letter, but 005, 005, or, translate as you will. I mean, we'll get the closed captions like around here or something. Just kidding, we won't. But Jungoman is complete. Jungoman is going to be up. We got, the artwork to get up. We got the post to get up, which is ready to go. Just got to do it. And then, when the story is ready, which I've already been kind of writing on, but what I was hoping to get to tonight, but we've been going for now 2 hours and 39 minutes and 26 seconds. So you guys are all probably sick of me. Just kidding, I'm saying that, but you guys probably are. Harsh super ego, guys. I have no idea who's trying to communicate with me, but that actually helps. But Jungoman's over when it's over. We'll get the story up maybe tomorrow or whenever, it gets out. But what I kind of wanted to do, and if you are following, if you are caring, if you want to kind of have a little bit of an interaction or relationship with this, the story is not yet publishable for Jungoman yet. So if you're really into the story, and if you've read seasons at www.b4manmusic.com/b4log/005, if you want to tell me, just to, use your imagination. Wait, where'd it go? Imagination. Use your imagination, or perhaps even... Wait. Ruminate about it. Use your imagination, perhaps ruminate about it, and tell me what you think via a DM or a DP or a post on my timeline or anywhere in the social bullshit. Let me know, or text me, or call me. And between now and maybe 48 hours from now will be maybe my time for hearing from you guys. This is just a spontaneous experiment I just invented, but hearing from you guys how you feel this sad boy that you might have been studying from part 1, which go back and, just go to my website. It's weird. Get a feel for the sad boy from part 1. Check out the medical journal from the mistress in part 2, which just has the one track published so far called Seasons. And let me know. These 4 vignettes, the third one's kind of really out of nowhere, and the fourth one is like anyone knows, because who knows how he's going to respond to the recalibration. So let me know what you think. Or not. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want anyway. And stay safe, y'all. Make sure if you're wearing a mask to put essential oils in it. And that's it. We went a little bit longer than last time, so maybe next time will be even longer. And things will keep getting longer and longer, like everything of mine, including my dick. No, just kidding. Including, well, this is Blun / part of Cyglock / part of MC / most of Eggs Love / all of Boofmaster. Signing off. Being very grateful that he made it through this part, playing this fucking stupid character, so that next week I can kind of get real with you guys, and the shit I kind of breezed over and avoided tonight will be all the real, and maybe you'll see me ugly cry next week, but probably not, because I'm probably going to have like an ugly cry mode scene prepared where I can just kind of switch to a slideshow of just like pictures of ugly crying. Looping, so that we can all just kind of laugh but also ugly cry together, mute ourselves if we're all in the Zoom, or if you want to come in my Zoom ever. Nobody ever wants to come in my Zoom though. Just kidding. Wait. Anyway, but you guys can come in my Zoom, and if we have an ugly cry together, we can all hide our video and mute ourselves and just enjoy an ugly cry slideshow. But it might not get that intense next week. It might just be me like taking up all the attention of the entire room. So like for the whole thing, like I'm prone to do. Just kidding. I love everybody. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. This took a lot out of me. This entire thing is taking a lot out of me. Stagnation is really intense. So thank you for bearing with me. And again, I'll repeat again, don't be worried about me. This is simply a character that I'm playing for this week that ends basically tonight / maybe in a couple days. And next week, you'll get a very different B4 man who will be emoting the vibes of Lost Light. So take care, everybody. Stay safe. Hug your loved ones. And I'll see you next time. There's a small chance, if I'm like just really on a roll and kind of ready to go with Lost Flight, that I may do a little bit of a reward healing vibe of a stream, B4 stream, and maybe a couple B4 log posts if I'm feeling inspired and the words flow out of me. There's a small chance that some shit will come in between now and Lost Flight to kind of tide you over / just make you feel good in preparation for just the sheer sadness that Lost Flight is going to be. I'll just tell you that now. Get ready. But, then I'll leave you on a really sad, depressing note, and you'll have to wait for a long time until you get the conclusion. But that's the way art works sometimes, you guys. Exquisite art takes time. Really excited for Dichotometry. I'm not really going to talk about it at all. Stay tuned for Jungleman's story. Stay tuned for Jungleman Bandcamp.